Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppage, today joined by
Brett
of Venomyces and
just Michael.
Reviewing a beer that's been on my bucket list for so long. I actually traded for this back in the day but never got the bottle. I'm not going to go into who it was or anything. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But sometimes you get accidental trades. And I never got Grey Monday, but I got some of the other releases from the brewery. But this, what we're checking out today, is Grey Monday.
So I gotta go get it.
Yeah, so you gotta go get it for us. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
Thanks, just Michael.
Yeah, somebody's gotta do.
You are very just.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just.
But Michael actually got this, and he was kind enough to share it with us because he knew. Oh well, I kind of talked about it, and I was like, Michael, I tried to get this back, and I begged him. I was like, dude, come on, please. I'll share stuff.
Down on your knees.
Down on my knees.
We always do. Yeah.
Yeah. We do that when each other get beers that we want to try.
Down
we just beg.
knees.
Yeah.
Half the joy is
begging to each other.
Yeah,
so.
beg.
Well,
but of course it's not like that. But it's gonna be fun to try this. Weird thing though, they scented the wax on this vintage. It smells like hazelnut and vanilla. It
smells
odd.
pastry.
It smells like pastry.
Yeah.
But what Grey Monday is, it's one of the variations on Black Tuesday. Black Tuesday is the famous brewery beer. I reviewed a few different vintages and barrel-aged versions, and some of the versions like Chocolate Rain and what else, Mucka Wednesday, whatnot. So they do these variations. And this is one of the first and most hyped variations they did, which is Grey Mondays, which is Black Tuesday done with hazelnut. So Black Tuesday is their big Imperial Stout. It's really big. And this vintage is really big. And it's aged in bourbon barrels. So this is a 20%. You heard it right. 20% Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels with hazelnut.
Yeah.
That is fucking insane. 20%. I think this is the strongest vintage I'll ever have of a brewery beer. And a lot of people are in this reserve society. Imagine getting all these limited variants.
yeah.
You really need to set up a lot of shares. I mean, you could never drink this on your own. Well, you could, but you'd be so smashed, like hammered. I'd even say 3 people. It's a small amount sharing this.
Yeah, it is.
But
We should
whatever.
be 4 or 5.
Well, fuck it. Hashtag YOLO Swagger 9000. We're doing it. It says this decadent version of Black Tuesday greets Monday head-on with addition of organ-grown hazelnuts. And that's about it. Just one shade, 2017 edition, 1 year of age now. Hopefully some of the booze will have faded. They're a bit stronger on the booze character, these beers, but that's what they are. But I'm really looking forward to this. This eluded me for many years. Finally taking it.
You really need a great brewmaster to hide 20% alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. But pours, I mean, it's more like beer liqueur, really.
Yeah.
But pours an almost black color. I mean,
Looks like Coke.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like
like really dark brown. So I actually don't know exactly how they do Black Tuesday nowadays. It's the base is an Imperial Stout, but they do a lot of sugar additions to get it up in alcohol. They do a lot of barrel aging to get it up in alcohol, and that's why you lose a lot of color. But it's one of those beers that fills the room with aromas.
Definitely.
It smells very vanilla.
And the head fizzes away just like that.
There's a little bit of a, but just look at the alcohol list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. It looks like
red
you're having
wine.
Pretty much.
More like port wine.
Yeah, in the glass. This brownish color, tan beige head. Let's check out the aroma on Grey Monday. There is big boozy cream.
Bourbon hits your nose with a hammer.
So much bourbon. Holy crap.
As usual with these beers.
But
it's interesting. It's also like green fresh hazelnut I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the...
I'm getting
the cakey.
Not the Nutella
hazelnut.
one.
No. But it's also natural hazelnut.
Yeah,
There's no flavoring.
Nutella
I'm getting a
natural
slightly
hazelnut.
herbal.
Okay. That's what you tell your kids in the morning.
I tell myself this even more.
Yeah.
This is natural and healthy.
Yeah.
It's just hazelnut spread. That's not unhealthy.
Drink this. No, it's a bit herbally, actually.
Maybe a little bit, but big, fudgy, caramel, thick bourbon character. Like
Actually, not this
fucking
boozy.
No,
it has bourbon, but not boozy.
a little
as
bit,
nose.
but it's not that bad at all.
boozy.
But it's the character bourbon. Like it's almost like smelling bourbon with a little bit of beer.
Yeah.
Because it's just such an intense, thick bourbon character. Like this super fudgy, caramelly vanilla forward bourbon character.
But the brewery beers in this series It's like
it smells like what you expect from beers like this from the
I'm
brewery.
also getting like a marzipan.
Yeah, vanilla and marzipan.
Completely agree. Marzipan, vanilla, toasted oakiness.
So do you think that's a bourbon barrel that gives
I think so.
marzipan vanilla?
Yes, I think so. But it's so complex though, and a lot of these flavors I think is from the barrel and not the base beer. And then you have this addition of the hazelnut, which is this green hazelnut type thing. It's like fresh hazelnut. It's not the same as in the other hazelnut beer we just had.
Yeah, but it has a tweak in the smell too.
It's not that Nutella kind of.
No.
Oh,
it smells natural.
Yeah.
But
let's try it. It smells pretty damn complex. Cheers, and thanks for sharing this, Michael.
You're welcome.
Finally trying Grey Monday. Oh, that's a huge beer.
Whoa.
Oh,
it's so drinkable.
This is like drinking bourbon, dude. Yeah. This is like drinking bourbon. Strong. It's like drinking a bourbon liqueur with hazelnut flavor. Are you shitting me?
It is kind of liqueur-like. More than straight bourbon, I would say. It reminds me more of liqueur.
I'm thinking of the beginning of a Public Enemy song. Too black, too strong.
Yeah.
But
warming going down, like crazy warming. Holy crap. I mean, I can't remember what the ABV was on Grey Monday years ago. I don't think it was as strong as this, but yeah, it reminds me of drinking like a bourbon liqueur with hazelnut and beer-like flavors.
Yeah. But it's like a liqueur or spirit with beer, Imperial Stout
it's
kind of
really
flavors.
good. Yeah. I really think this is good.
It's got all those complex, like complex brewery-style barrel characters. Lots of oak, lots of vanilla, lots of almonds, lots of tannin, a bit of fudgy caramel. Well, actually, a lot of fudgy caramel. And then you have this green hazelnut.
It's sweet.
Thing. And it's super sweet as well. And it is definitely warming going down.
It is warming.
It is.
I'm glad that we're finished.
You can really feel the spirit in all your whole, in all of your mouth.
You can really feel the spirit in your hole?
In the hole of your mouth.
Okay. I think what they categorize this is in the States at like a World Beer Cup and whatnot is extreme beer. And it's extreme beer.
It is.
And it's for sure has its place for bottle shares and whatnot. It's not something I would sit and ever drink on my own. But it's a nice sipping beer and it's a nice kind of sharing beer. But I'm not as mind blown as I hoped. I'm not disappointed. I knew it'd be something like this.
I got the chocolate rating.
I expected exactly this.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
But it's just as I said, if I had this like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I'd be like, well, this is just insane. And it's nice, but there's just like breweries doing stuff now with these types of flavors that are more balanced and more beer-like. This is more almost liqueur-like.
Much more drinkable
and much more drinkable. But I still think it's freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm
still high on the
way, but it's amazing beer, and I'm above 95.
Me too. I'm thinking like 96.
I'm thinking 97.
97?
Yeah.
96, I think. 97 maybe.
But it is amazing beer, if you can call it beer.
Yeah.
It's super fudgy. It's big hazelnut. It's all this like lots of caramel and lots of like the mouthfeel is super sticky. Like it's light but it's sticky.
It fills your whole mouth with the tastes.
And it leaves that coating sticky gloss on your lips.
I also think the spirit is doing the work on covering your mouth because
and there's a lot of bourbon. It's like drinking a spirit almost.
It
because
is.
It's the same warmth. It's the same feel in the mouth. Everything it's milder, but like sipping on it, going down, it's similar, and it's a fun showcase of how a lot of like breweries beers are like they're a lot like this, but it's also a fun showcase of how a lot of barrel aged beer like were back in the day. Whereas things change, and that's one of the awesome things about craft beer is like things change, flavors change, people experiment with new things. I still think this is amazing, but there's definitely other beers I'd put higher on my top lists than this. But yeah, I'd agree 96, 97.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
If you asked me 5 years ago, I'd probably like this insane is the hundreds, but not nowadays.
It's a 97 for me. I'm quite blown away by its uniqueness. There's not a lot of breweries.
I'm pretty blown away by that and the insane barrel character.
Yeah.
But I'm not as into it as I might have been before.
Agree.
In the past.
I perhaps like the Brewery, the Cigar City type of stouts
I like Ghost Hawk's grasp more.
Yeah, I agree. But it's maybe not as natural as this.
Yeah,
It's
this is more
thicker,
natural.
it's-
This is more natural,
Yeah.
but the other one is a bit more beer-like. This is more
It should
liqueur-like.
actually be two different styles.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
But I think the idea of calling it extreme beer fits because it is freaking.
It is extreme.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm gonna go 97 on this one, but I think on Untapped I'll give it a 5 because it is an amazing beer. To be honest, in my opinion.
I think it's hard.
Here we
because-
go with a wild card.
No, but it's so different. I don't feel like I can, for me it's just nothing like Imperial Stouts
Nope.
you taste today.
No.
Not at
Agree.
all.
No, not at all.
But if I rate it on level of enjoyment, which I do,
Yeah.
I'll rate it probably a 95.
Yeah. I think
I think
Untapped for me it'd be a 4.5.
yeah,
Close to
and-
4.75.
Yeah.
But not like a
For me,
4.5.
that's the same for me because I really dig the fudgy.
Yeah,
Like,
and the barrel
fudgy
character.
and the
Me
barrel
too.
character, those spirity.
Yes, the
fudgy.
intensity.
I also
love
like
that.
the
And
green one.
I love this natural flavor of
Yeah.
the hazelnut. But the drinkability
Yeah.
is just super low.
If you should let's put this in the category old ale / American not American, but a barley wine. Then this would be different.
No, because
so.
a lot of barley wines are much more drinkable than this.
Yeah.
I
I
do
don't
think
agree.
so.
I think it's
It depends
quite
on what
drinkable for 20%. And I think it has a uniqueness and a barrel.
Of course, it's
character.
drinkable for 20%. I agree.
For me,
Yeah.
this is kind of like a spirit with
It
beer
is.
flavors.
It is. And I agree.
And
I
it's
find
just
some
something
Imperial
completely
Stouts I
different.
like more
Yeah.
than this. But I still think this is a
Phenomenal.
97 / 5 on Untapped.
Yeah,
I
of
think
course,
it's a
of course.
phenomenal.
Phenomenal product.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I really, I think it's amazing to try this.
But it's very niche.
For every
and
beer
it's
lover
very-
that hasn't tried this, it's unique. You need to try this at
And
one time in your life.
For sure. And have a few people splitting it.
Yeah, of course. Unless you're an alcoholic. Then you should enjoy it.
If you want to down it yourself, you can do it, but you're going to get fucked.
Like somebody,
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, that was Grey Monday. Finally got to take this off the list. Thanks a ton for sharing this, Michael.
You're
This
welcome.
was awesome.
It was
Trade for some, get some buddies together, and share a bottle of Grey Monday, and let us know what you think. If you've had a chance to try it, guys, let us know what your preference is in terms of the brewery's big beers in the whole Black Tuesday series. What's your favorite? I think mine might be Chocolate Rain. I think I like that a bit more than this. But that was also an
I think
but it was
quite
also-
similar.
Yeah, but when I had my bottle of Chocolate Rain, was also an aged variant. But
Yeah, I know.
yeah, white chocolate I might even prefer over this actually. To be honest.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
love
no,
to age
no.
this.
But yeah, this could sit like 5 years or so.
It could.
be
More.
insane,
More.
more than that. This
Like
is perfect
10
aging
years.
beer. We're drinking it very young, so
Yeah.
this is beer meant for aging. But we've been rambling on, guys. If you had a chance to try the 2017 Grey Monday from the brewery, let us know what you thought of it. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We're gonna say cheers.
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 And see you guys in another beer review.
Booze review.
Booze review.